Hello, everyone. This is Adlan Fela. I'm a chief analyst at Maravidis. It's my pleasure to welcome Dick today, who's CEO of Spot On Networks. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you, Adeline. How are you?
I'm great, and thanks for participating to this MSP interview as part of our MSP network newsletter. First question to you: what are your goals as a company?
Our view is we do well by doing good. And one of the things that we've always tried to do is provide services to developers, building owners, property managers in the multifamily residential industry that adds value to their property, provides engagement with residents that makes the residents happy they belong to that community in that building. And by doing that, we have tried to make sure we're doing good by the property owner, manager, developer, and therefore do well. One of the things that has occurred recently is this emphasis on affordable housing. Here's where we really try to excel by bringing wireless connectivity to affordable housing complexes. We believe that we are closing the digital divide, bridging the digital divide, and being able to provide people who might otherwise not be able to afford the connectivity to the internet and to various services, that ability.
Some big goals. Can you tell me how we can contribute to multifamily developers' bottom line?
So when we build the network as a service in a building, we not only provide engagement with residents, which makes them happier, which makes it easier for the building owner to release and therefore improves their bottom line, but we also provide seamless connectivity for the staff, and we provide connectivity for things like thermostats and door locks, and we give the staff the ability to walk around the property wherever they are using their iPads for leasing cards and for the maintenance personnel to be able to solve problems on the fly. And by that, for all of those reasons, we're effectively improving business operations for the building owner and therefore improving his net operating income.
Okay, that's very clear. Now, what are some of the technical challenges that you're facing as an MSP?
As you well know, Wi-Fi has been continuously improving, and lately it's been at a much faster rate than previously. So if you look at Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6 was a tremendous improvement over Wi-Fi 5, and it took several years. Wi-Fi 6E showed up, and now Wi-Fi 7. We're finding that we're skipping over Wi-Fi 6E and going directly to Wi-Fi 7 because technology is changing so rapidly. There's no reason to go to each individual step. Rather, we'll skip the 6E step and go directly to 7. So one of the challenges that I'm raising is that because technology is changing so rapidly, trying to keep up with it, making sure our technology group is fully aware of all the facilities and features and functions of the new standards is a challenge. Making sure that we do not become obsolete in these buildings is another technological challenge that we face. And the way we're solving that problem is using shorter contract periods so that the technology can change as rapidly as the standards become available.
Okay, interesting. What about the business challenges?
Well, there are many business challenges. First of all, as you well know, we started back in 2005. So that was 19 years ago, to almost 20 years ago. And then nobody was doing managed service provision. Nobody was doing Wi-Fi in a network as a service the way we were. We were challenging the typical standard ISP, and their solution was to offer a discounted triple play so that we would be prevented from penetrating buildings. We eventually showed the building owner how important it was to have a managed service, a network as a service, especially when Wi-Fi calling became available, because in these multifamily residential complexes, cellular service was kind of poor, and Wi-Fi calling solved that problem. In today's environment, there are many companies now that are moving to the managed service provision model. So we see smaller companies, some of our competitors, and now we're starting to see even the larger ISPs get involved. So there is a price pressure. From a business perspective, it becomes more difficult to create a margin, a profit margin, with all that competition. And what we've tried to do is increase the functionality of our platforms, make our platforms more useful to our building owner clients, and stay ahead of the game.
All right. Well, some good goals over there. Maybe final word for our viewers.
No, we see the market continuing to develop. We think it's a large market. Here in the United States, there are approximately 500,000 buildings that need our service, and we're ready and geared to move into that market and provide the services necessary to engage the residents and improve the business operation of the owner.
Great. Well, thanks. That will be all for today. Thank you, Dick, for sharing your thoughts and insights today. And until the next episode.